I failed miserably. Guys, hey, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're building a really awesome system. Take a peek at it. Let me know what you think. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button. If you like what you see even more, hit that sub button. And we'll see you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over at twitch.tv/Stince, where we build these PCs you see right here live at 10 a.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at twitch.tv/Stince. See you soon. We're excited. Clean off my glasses. I'm gonna grab my G Fuel. We're gonna go over the build for today. This is a hybrid build because originally this is one of our AMD builds, and I had a conversation with Joel. His name is Beerz. You see him here in chat. We talked about how the AMD platform right now, the new 5000 series CPUs, honestly nothing but problems. First of all, they don't want to really take the XME profiles. They are really hard to clock and get those high RAM speeds that they need to perform at their highest level and to beat Intel like they say they do, but half the times they don't take it. So there's really an issue right now with AMD CPUs. We're not pushing them. We're going to kind of hold off until we see some more updates coming from the board partners on the motherboards to help support them, because right now it's not that good. It's great if you can get one running, but it's literally like 1 out of 5 will run at its full potential. The other 4 either having issues, you're having freezes, and it's something we just don't want to push out. So we moved a lot of our current AMD back orders and orders into AMD. Get some more pep in my step. And his build, as you can tell, is not just any kind of build. It's a monster. So that's why I hope this G Fuel kicks in. Hopefully we can get started and get some more energy. We have the new OnlyFans in black shirt. I think it looks sharp, guys. What do you think? It's actually a heather black. But I don't know if you can tell. It's got this little bit of a color to it, but I love it. So rocking that today. Oh guys, here it is. Yeah, here. All right, guys, you guys want to see this? Snurp worked on a new emote for us once we get partner. Yeah, we're gonna get the build going. Sorry about that. I got to show you this real quick. Hold on. Where is the screen capture? Yes, right? Yes. Come on. You think I love it. Oh my god. So we're gonna go to the build station right now. I just think this is funny. She sent this to me and I was like, yes, we need this emote. All right, we're gonna go over to the build station, start ready to get ready to build. I'm gonna throw the birdie mic on right now. All right, so today's build is for Beerz. Beerz is in chat. He's excited to exclamation point build. Again, we have the 10900K. We have the EK360 AIO. We have the ASUS Maximus motherboard. We have 32 gigs of GSkill Trident Z Ram. We have the RTX 3090 TUF. We have the 2 terabyte Samsung Evo Plus. That's going to hold all of his files. We have a 1 terabyte that's going to be running his OS, putting us all in the Phanteks P400 digital case. We have a 1000 watt EVGA Gold power supply. We have some black braided cables from Easy DIY that we're running in here, some braided black cables. And she is going to look fan-freaking-tastic, chat. I am pumped. All right, I had to pull all this stuff off right here, because if I don't pull all this stuff off, Travisteez will actually make a meme out of it in my YouTube videos. If you haven't seen him, he does it every YouTube video, because I forget to take the stuff off and lean against the case. If you haven't checked out the YouTube video, !YouTube, go check it out. Look at that beauty for Beerz. Beerz is like, you know what? I want the most cheapest board I can use for Microsoft Word here, and we're gonna go with the Maximus. I was like, really? This is the Maximus 7 from ASUS. This is the 10th gen Intel board. Oh my god! You guys want to see the amount of USB ports this thing has? Oh my gosh! Look at that! Oh, look at that I/O in the back there. Oh my god! Oh, I love that. A GSkill RAM looks so good on a Beerz. It goes with the edge of that. Like, it goes so much with that motherboard. Like the design of the GSkill RAM. We're doing it right. Right now we're taking out the shroud so we can actually get at this M.2. We're almost there. We're there. I don't want to lose the screws. I try to keep them in the shroud so they don't disappear. So I know right where they are. We put it back on. We're using 2 Samsung M.2s in this build. We're using a 1 terabyte for the primary. That's going to be the primary OS partition and applications. And then we have a 2 terabyte for storage and games. even though it's a workstation PC. So mostly gonna be for work, right? Right, Beerz? Mostly for work stuff, right? All right, so 1TB Evo. It's gonna hold our OS. Next is gonna be our 2TB plus. It's gonna be our storage. NVMe is all in. So next is the water block. Guys, these EKAIOs are so nice. This backplate, it's a super nice backplate they give you. Look at this thing. It's nice. It's like really nice backplate. EK goes above and beyond in their stuff. Intel brackets. I like how they label everything. Look at the screws for brackets. AIO screws. Mounting hardware. You got your thermal paste. This looks like Noctua thermal paste. It's Ecotherm, which is actually EK's own really high-end stuff. AMD brackets. Got a 3-to-1 fan header for your fans. They use the same standoff and backplate for AMD and for... That's crazy. For AMD and for... So it's supposed to make a dual mounting bracket. It's pretty impressive the way they use it. So you can run it for AMD or Intel. There she is. She's all in there. There's our standoff. Look at that. Look how clean that looks too. Like that standoff is super clean. Look at that. I love what we're doing, Beerz. This is a certified beauty build. All right. Gonna move over this beautiful motherboard because we're gonna pull up this beautiful Phanteks case. It's nice, compact, but it's gonna have plenty of RGB for all of Beerz's work purposes. What's the difference in here? It has a lot more storage on the side. I'll show you that here in a second. There's a lot more storage than the P360A. It's a bit longer. It's about I think about 2 or 3 inches longer. They only make it in black. I don't think they make... Oh, they do make it in white, but it's white and black. It's different. 3 front fans. Yeah, we're going to move the 3 front fans into the rear, too. Because we're putting an EKAIO up front. Right now in the case right now, what we're doing is we're moving the... We have this front little standoff for your front... I'll show you here in a second. For the front panel. So if you're just running fans, it kind of like blocks it like a cover. It's like a shroud. So we're actually moving the shroud back so we can fit the AIO and the AIO in here, and as well the fans, like the radiator. All right, so right here is what I'm talking about. We're moving this back, this piece right here. Give you a front close-up cam. What's up, Cherry Bomb? Cherry Bomb, what's going on? This right here is what we're talking about. This little piece, you can see it. Gonna move that back so we can get the AIO in there. Gonna move these to the up top in the rear, which is fantastic because they run off their own integrated system. Before we put the motherboard in, we have to take these fans out because this is actually a part of... They'll be in the way, honestly. They'll be in the way of moving the radiator back. We don't take the fans out now. So we're taking the fans out real quick. Then we'll put the motherboard in, and then we'll hook up the AIO. The reason why I like Phanteks cases, they usually have a good combination of airflow, storage. It's just there, and there's a really good price point. So this is actually a really good case that we chose for this build. All the beautiful RGB. Yeah, I'm sure Beerz, people in their office will be like, what is that thing, a UFO? Time to put in this beautiful motherboard chat. We're going to go to the above close-up cam. You guys can take a peek at that. There she is. Looking beautiful. Love the cam, Stince. Looking good. Thank you so much, man. Now we're taking out the hard drive storage on the bottom since we're using all NVMe. We don't need this. It's also going to give us more space in the well and more space for the AIO up front. We have to remove it. The thing about this case is it's not the easiest case to mount an AIO in just because of the amount of closeness it is to the front radiator and the fans. We had to move the fans in just to get them mounted, which is tough. Yeah, if you're not following us on Twitter, follow us on Twitter as well. There's the beautiful EK. Those are the beautiful EK Vader fans we have now. We're going to be pulling the air inside of that cooler. Looks beautiful. Look at that beautiful build. I got our screws. Pressure on the standoff. Like the way EK does all the mounting, everything on this is just phenomenal. The colors. This is going to be, seriously, this is going to be one of the most beautiful PCs we've probably done here in a few weeks. I mean, every PC we try to do is a worker. I love what we put together on this one for Beerz. It just looks really good. I'm really hyped. So get some hypes out there. Got the RTX thick card coming up real soon as well. We got the AIO all set up. All our cables down through. We're going to start getting our braided cables set up in here now. And so next thing we're going to do, of our braided cables. All right, we got all these daisy chain. We just tied up all these fans. So all the front fans and all the RGB for the pump head and the fans, and they're all connected and combined, all put in here nicely. I'll show you that here in just a second. It looks super, super, super clean. We got one more little daisy chain to plug in. That'll have all of our front RGB connected. The motherboard controller, which will then connect to the same fans up top, and then the control to the ASUS ForceSync via the motherboard 3-pin. We've got all these dialed in. I'll show you the back of the case right now, how it stands before we connect any other fans, and then we're gonna do the braided cables and the power supply. Yeah, remember we have over 8 or 9 different cables all dialed in right there. There's your close-up. We got all the RGB tied in up top right here with the system cables running in and straight down there. So nice and clean. What you want me to do is you want me to take your system right here, Beerz, and you want me to stress test all those games first, right? That's what you want me to do? I can do that. Need to buy those fancy cables. They look sharp, don't they? Braided over the top of the cooler like that. Adds in place. I think it looks so sharp. So sharp. This is a hefty power supply too right here. That's a thick power supply. What's up, sir? What's up, Don? Next one to grab our power supply. Look at that. Look at the modularity there, chat. There's 2 on the power. All right, power is all connected. The CPU power is all in. We just have to pretty much run power to the fans. All right, we got fans. That's all that's left, chat. Everything is powered in nice and tight. Build's super clean. You see all the wiring in the back. Here's all the wiring real quick for you. Take a peek at that. Pretty nice and neat. We're going to tuck in some of this more in the middle. Some of this up on the side. We get a lot of wiring here. It's a beast, chat. It's a beast. Oh my god. The only thing hard about this is the wires. Feeding these wires in. This case is so compact. But these wires are really tight up here. We're getting really close. We need to just tie in these cables real quick. We got all of the fans connected now. Next is going to be the graphics card. So we're ready to put that thick boy in here in just a second. See those thick boy emotes. RTX 3090. Be a close thing right there. Oh, look at that. Look at it. I save these boxes for keyboards. The funny thing is, I actually save these ASUS boxes when I ship keyboards because they're the perfect size keyboard box. I failed miserably. Here's this beautiful, beautiful card go right in here. Tight squeeze with the case. There we go. Here we go, chat. Let's slide her in there. There it is, locked in place. Here's the thunk with that thick boy going in here. It's a tough one. Get it? Tough. ASUS TUF. Oh god, I make so many dad jokes. Feeding it through, up and in. Tough and gorgeous looking. Let's go. All right. There we go. There's the braid. Look at those braided cables. They look so sharp right there. All right. Check all our cables, all of our inputs before you turn her on. She's looking good. Look at that braided cable right there. The thickness of that braided cable. Looks good, Beerz. These braided cables look really sharp. These are the 16 gauge wires, so they look really nice and tight and neat. Let's move her back this way to the tad so you can see her. Get the power hooked up. We're going to turn the lights off. Bring over our little spotlight here. And guys, in about 10 seconds, we're going to be starting it up. Hypes in the chat. Some RTX thickness in there as well. Look at that thing. All right, guys, ready to see this beautiful PC? Black RGB. Oh, guys, it's going to look like the 4th of July here in a second. Guys, thanks for another awesome video. Thank you for stopping in and showing us some love here on our YouTube channel. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button. If you like what you see even more, hit that sub button. And remember, we build these PCs you see live here on our YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now over at twitch.tv/Stince. Come over, say hello, watch us build the PC, and ask any questions you have, and let's go.